Ladies and gentlemen, King Ryan Garcia has came out and has a public issue with the CEO of Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya. I can't believe this has come out, but it seemed like it was a lot of issues, after that loss, that devastating loss, that TKO loss that it's just, like I said, it just went down, unfortunately. And King Ryan Garcia seemed like he's been trying to pick up the pieces ever since. Gervonta Tank Davis is no slouch. He's a formidable opponent. 29-0, no losses, no draws. So losing to him, we all knew he was above. It was above his pay grade, but I mean, it is what it is. But these two, when Oscar De La Hoya was not at the press conference, it just sent shock waves, and it just right away, people knew, hey, wait a minute, something is not right. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports TV for more news, updates, and more on this Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy promotion situation. We about to get all into it. It appears that Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya are headed towards a very ugly breakup. During a recent interview with Bradley Martine, Ryan Garcia admitted that he was bothered by the fact that trainer Joe Goosen and promoter Oscar De La Hoya weren't standing with him after his loss to Gervonta Tank Davis live at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Paying homage. This is his quotes. A loss, I see everybody leave me. I got to see who really's there for me. After the fight, nobody was there for me. My team didn't even come to the press conference. They didn't do anything. It was the worst. So, whoa, so you clearly see right there, it's tough right now in that aspect. De La Hoya saw Garcia's comment and blasted the young boxing star on social media. You knew my man Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy himself, wasn't going, for this. This is what he said in response. He says, WTF, Ryan Garcia. It's been almost 2 months, and you're still crying about the post-presser. The blame for your loss is on you and your advisor, Lupe. He is the only one who pushed you to accept that insane rehydration clause, and that is the reason you lost. Man up, own that. Woo! So you clearly see right now that, we all know that Ryan Garcia, it was reported, he desperately wanted this fight. We even heard Tank Team say, yeah, man, he accepted everything. He accepted everything. It's like they just threw a lot at Garcia, and he took it. And he wanted this fight. And you've seen it. And it's tough. Garcia fired back at De La Hoya and accused his promoter for not caring about his fighter and only being interested in you-know-what. That's tough. Man, this is tough. This is a crazy situation with Ryan Garcia. He says, okay, buddy, you got it all figured out. Tired of you disrespecting my whole career, and you think none of it matters. Loyalty, common sense is lost in your head. Stop treating people the way you think they will just accept it. So I mean, this is tough, man. He parted ways from Goosen. So I mean, where could he be going next? To the PBC? I mean, you sitting there with, obviously what's happening. You wear with Errol Spence. I mean, it should be a shoe-in. This is tough. It says, he says, I'm about to fight this guy, and you go act buddy with him. You don't care about your fighters. Really tired of this fake act. Stop the cat. Be real for once, man. I can respect you more if you just told me the truth. You're in it for the cash. No love lost. Whoa. So, I mean, clearly, how could these two come back from this? I mean, obviously, business, that hopefully both parties could figure out what's going on, because we all know that Golden Boy Promotions is like I'm telling you, they put on the best fights. I mean, they got an array of, superstar boxers that's now and future. So, I mean, it's just tough that this happened. How big was that rehydration clause? That's something foreign. I've talked to many boxers. We had Floyd, Kid Austin Schofield in the building. He was in here and he stated that he would never accept no rehydration clause. That's out. So the fact that he went forward with that, I mean, it's tough, that happened. And if you go to Tank Team, he's gonna tell you he the A side. It was not what? I'm the A side. Just the kind of stuff that goes on. So what if he didn't? He owed it to the fans. And another thing, that's why I said you gotta respect people like Ryan Garcia, because you think they would have had the reports in the fans could say, okay, De La Hoya pinpoints he lost due to the rehydration, right? So imagine the fans. See, I think Garcia, he pleased the fans here. And this is why you hear guys like Floyd Mayweather. He wasn't a fan pleaser. You hear other fighters. They're not trying to please the fans. You got Devin Haney, some of these others. They're not trying to be exciting. They're just trying to win. They don't give a damn if you were thrilled by their performance, if you was excited. They don't care. All they care about is their hand getting raised, and they would do anything, whether the fight is boring, is whatever. As long as their hand is raised, that's all they care about. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Ryan Garcia, like I said, he cut off Goosen. Is De La Hoya next? How do they even patch this up? I think, does Bernard Hopkins need to get involved? Why wasn't they at the press conference? That is true. I mean, and then he came out and said Tank Team was basically more there for him than his team. So it's tough. And that's why I said, where is he going? To the PBC? I mean, seriously. It seemed like all stars is aligned to go there. Is he going to top rank? So I mean, it's going to find out. You got a fight possibly going on. Is he going to Mayweather Promotions? Because you know what's going on with my man, pardon me, Rolly Romero. Rolando Rolly Romero. That fight, could happen. So everybody's on the cusp of waiting for that, because even De La Hoya has came out and made it very vocal that he wants that fight. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all works itself out. Rolando Rolly Romero, that's what I'm saying. I think that Garcia could mess around and be champion. He's never fought for a title. He's never won a title. So why not give him, the opportunity? In my humble opinion, give this man the opportunity, the chance. Don't write him off just yet. In my humble opinion. Ryan Garcia, the future is bright. And I hope and pray that De La Hoya and Garcia could figure this out, because boxing, is at stake here, with these two. Hopefully it don't end like this, because we don't need this. The younger generation is looking. It's flight sports.